For one final time, we go into
It's the last map, Henry.
the final map of the day.
The last map of 8 days together.
I know. What a grind it's been. What a lot of fun it's been. There's been Counter-Strike, ups and downs, woes and triumphs, and finally, Dcash.
Out here in Santa Monica. We're both going to London tomorrow.
We are on different flights, though.
Not hand in hand.
What time's your flight?
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Mine's very early in the morning.
Yours
So
very early.
I don't know what. I might just cancel and get a new one. See what happens. I can't really be asked to wake up in the morning. We are almost ready to get into this one. It's NRG Renegades. There's an ice cream keyboard. It can be yours if you tweet Bardolph.
No, it can't.
Drop.
No, it can't.
Like that. No, it can't.
This is mine.
This is mine. But here we go. We're off, and we'll see what happens. It will be 4 sets of armor for CGs and Dazzle Diffuse Kit. They just won the first map 16-2. Can they do it again as they push aggressively? Liaz just got wrecked. But so did Sir. Jacob might use this opportunity to take another one down, but he'll be taken down in the process. What a couple of players they are.
Oh, as a spots one. Excuse me, Asma, hello. Smoking to Z connector. Z in North America, but I'm English, I can't do it. The only Z I say is Jay-Z. Not race related, just, you know, everyone says Jay-Z. No one says JZ. Maybe someone's mum says JZ, or father.
JZ.
Equal opportunity. Now the smoker's gone. Azza, oh, he starts to look away. Grenade in his hand, pulls his gun out, just too many bullets, and he's gone. Gratisfaction gets wrecked again, and there's no pistol round for Renegades. You think that shook his confidence? Gratisfaction, the previous map, getting absolutely smashed. 3 kills in, what, 18 rounds? Ooh, give it to me. Take that as a yes. Renegades P250 is the only investment in this round.
There's not really much to report, is that?
Henry, I was asking.
What were you asking? Sorry. I was planning a sabotage on you.
Gratisfaction.
Yes.
Do you think he has had his confidence shaken after only 3 kills in 18 rounds last match?
I don't know him well enough to even dissect his psyche. But I would say for a young player who's got a lot of attention on him right now, knowing he needs to perform, I think it would have definite implications. If you get wrecked so badly by someone like Cirque, you would definitely lose some of your flair. You wouldn't take so many battles you usually would because he seems too deadly, too scary. But if you want to be a top AWPer, you can't be scared. You have to just pick yourself up, dust yourself down, move on, and hopefully, James, that answers your question.
Marvelous. Dancing around the forklift. Ding dong. I made a nice flashbang from quad that lands in front of forklifts. If you have somebody hiding behind a wall, it's a super awesome pop flash for them to peek. Cirque just ignoring the fire. Must pick up weapon. And there's a 2-0 for NRG. The bomb plant is a bonus for Renegades. Now, they are very well equipped. They don't have AWP. That doesn't necessarily have to be the worst thing in the world. They've got a fantastic buy, and buy-wise, they should be favored to win this round. Now, team-wise, maybe something else. If this NRG decide to get AKs on their CT side as well, I think that would be horrible for the Renegades team. They'll start with a boost of 2 people. I think I learned the smoke. I want to say it was Renegades who used to smoke short from the boost position.
I wouldn't know.
Like a very long time ago.
If I even ever did, that's something I would have forgotten years ago.
Yeah, like Spongira Renegades.
Right,
so.
yeah, I definitely wouldn't retain that information. I've forgotten more about CS, James, than most people know.
Of course.
So...
I wasn't asking for you to verify.
I know, but I feel like you got upset last time I didn't answer a question, so I was making sure I answer all of them now properly, give you direct answers. Otherwise, we're going to finish the show on a low. But Fugly looking to finish things on a high here tonight with the MP9. excellent work to do so much damage. Like you said, it was Renegades coming into this one with a weaponry advantage. But can they convert that to a victory? Gratisfaction, we thought he had his confidence rattled perhaps, but he manages to get the 1 kill required. And it will be the round on the board for Renegades. Remember, if NRG win this, we are giving away the keyboard. So
we are not giving away the keyboard.
Exclamation mark drop if NRG win. It will be out there.
They're going to trigger our genuine chatters. People spamming FP
what,
in the chat.
Are they a community of people that hate the exclamation mark drop? It is.
No, people who try to talk normally get flooded by that crap.
If you don't know by now, that does nothing. Surely.
People have started doing FP for FACEIT points as well.
Really? Is that a new one?
Yeah. So I'm like, we need to stop this so people can actually chat in the chat.
FP. Oh.
It's a real thing. People have been making threads. There is the short smoke. It is very specific as well because if you're slightly off where you should be, there's a gap near the barrels, and it's basically a one-way smoke for the CTs. Sometimes they can even stand on the barrels and cause you problems. So one must be careful. Now, in the split of the A bomb site, you don't want most of the players in this position. Ethan taking absolute liberties with that pick. The peek and the pick. Renegades creep. I think it's... I was going to say maybe obvious what the intentions are here, but apparently not, because there's one player boosted its breeze and everyone else is elsewhere. Ethan now close to the A bomb site, and Renegades maybe realizing that their plan was perhaps obvious at this point. Will focus towards B. They've still got time. Fugly hears footsteps, however. That may send a player towards the vent from mid. Cirque is lined up. They've got one flash. Molotov is on default. Cirque taking some damage. Forced away. Fugly traded. And a chance for Renegades.
This is a chance, but that's a very operative word. As you can see, JKS has to try and make something happen here. Knows he's got a disadvantage. Good shot from Daps. That's going to leave JKS isolated beneath heaven here. He might be able to do this if there was a few more seconds before the second player came in. Maybe there was a chance, but no. Bomb planted. Not necessarily a full reset with them being on the T side. The bomb planted. There might be something they can do with this. It will be around $3,000 per player. Gratata, or Gratisfaction with 4.5k. Not sure that's going to be enough to persuade a buy. On the other hand, they are just going to go all in. They want to try and answer back. A rebuttal is what is required. 2 AKs of Khalil.
Score's still close. Big round, Henry. The round is large. It's not a fun-sized round, it's a king-sized round.
King-sized? Not even party-sized, this is just for kings. This is quite exciting. So, always going to hit that shot. My God. Daps will help him out. He actually misses a few, okay. Wants something now. That's not an instant kill with MP9 as well. You don't want to see that fucking done for, but his teammate saves him. My God, it was getting a little bit touch and go for an RG there, but Renegades will give the round up, and that is going to be the eco at this point.
Cavalry arrive. Not in time to save the sniper, however. But they'll have plenty of money. If one guy drops in this round, we'll probably see a sniper in the next one. So it's the consecutive round again for NRG. 2, 1 for Renegades, and 2 more. That's a really nice way to molly. Because it's faster deployment than some of the other ones. Like if you are smoking and throwing the molly yourself, then it's important to get that molly out as fast as possible. Because if the T's are going for a fast boost, you're going to be in trouble. You can see some T's running through the molly, prioritizing the pick before the CTs can get into position. So very key to do that quickly. Liaz deliberately making some steps towards the squeaky door. Maybe to suggest a lurk. I don't know. But
There'll be some suggestion to make that a possibility. But
a Glock lurk.
Yeah, Glock. Like, just me, guys. You should all rotate over. What are you going to do?
Stack B.
Yeah.
The burst fires are coming.
Well, they might give us 1 kill here. There it is. That's Jacob trading it out. But that's all they'll get, I'm afraid. It's 5-1.
So I can drop the M4 and pick up an AWP. But it's insta-buy from Breeze, so never mind.
Right then. James, we're getting a lot of requests asking about information for the keyboard. Can we just get what model it is? Can you tell us?
It's a custom model, so you can buy it on oneupkeyboards.com.
We get it back on. There we go. Oneupkeyboards.com.
It's custom. The case is a plastic case, it's $18.
Yep.
This is an, I don't know what this is called. It's got shine. Are you trolling? You're trolling me, aren't you? I know you're trolling me.
What do you mean I'm
It's
trolling
got shine
you?
on the keyboard.
They said there's been tweets coming in about it.
You can buy the boards with some Zelios switches, which are kind of like MX Browns, I suppose, 65 gram. You can buy that ready-made.
Sure.
The key set, you'd have to go to the Mech Market on Reddit because it was made to order, and you can't just buy it from a shop anymore. So good luck with that.
Well,
it will not be given away.
It's up for grabs if you want to get it.
Idiot.
Oh my God, we've been planning that for a while, James. Thank you so much. That's kept us going all day.
You sausage rolls.
I couldn't keep a straight face, that was too good. Anyway, Daps will be pushing over. They are running away with it. It is going to be 5-1, and we'll see whether Jacob going down will be answered back. Azza certainly will. Fantastic work, actually. Smokes in the same position from either side. And we'll see now if Fugly can hold position. Final map of the evening. James, I don't think I've been too harsh on you guys. I had to get one troll in before I left.
I'll take that.
Yeah, it was quite a nice one.
As long as I don't have to eat ramen from a vase, I'm good to go.
Fugly though, looking strong. And we'll see. Smokes deployed. And this is not looking good for the Renegades once again. Remember, we haven't seen them on this map yet. We saw them in Inferno and Mirage and Train. They actually look pretty impressive on Train, surprisingly, against MIBR. This map doesn't look like it'll yield much fruits for the Banditos as they'll be holding up. It's JKS though, we always say when he's got a position for a clutch, there's always quite a chance he'll be able to pull it off. He could even book it towards the A site right now. That's where he sees fit. That's not going to happen. And JKS goes down 6-1. And the money's got itself in a position where it's about 3k per player. We'll see whether this will be enough to suggest a partial buy. Maximum loss bonus next. I'd suggest they probably almost have to do that.
NRG stamping their dominance in this matchup, it seems. Back to the pistols again for Renegades. CT's having won the last 3 rounds by elimination. All 5 players for Renegades outside B. High explosive awaits them. What is he holding? Satisfaction. A flashbang. Pop flash through the smoke. Could smoke off the other side of the vent to take some potential CT positions away. Lovely flick from Cirque. Would you expect anything else? Watching a player cross with the bomb from headshot. Can't flip in though. No transfer for Breeze, and there are problems for NRG. Getting absolutely ruined by JKS and Jake in the double Js. Flash to the side, so that might be safe territory for Cirque. Going for some lineups. They'll fire back, but Renegades have stolen the round away.
Finally, something going in their favor. It was looking so difficult for them on Inferno. This is looking better though. 6-2. It's a T-sided map, sure, but it's still very early days. Money still relatively strong on the CT side. You can see they'll save the AWP. They get $1,400 per player though, so that's far from ideal. They will hold on to him. For now, maybe a pause required from NRG just to distribute the wealth out accordingly. Not required, but looks things seem like they're more than comfortable. Renegades with no AWP on their T side. Satisfaction 2-7, like you speculated. Might be feeling a little bit out of his depth against Cirque. He's a scary presence on the server. And Breezy and Ethan, that's such a dastardly duo. Like those two, the aim is just off the scale. It's actually quite frightening. Even while fully blind, they're just Breckenhouse.
4v4 smoke down and a desperate bomb plant, which will be landed. They do not have position. Slightly closing the door. Grata-ta-ta. Greta, what the hell? 2 versus 4 Renegades players. The pop flash into main. The duel will be lost. Azza, if he peeks to his right, his shadow will show, which is really tough. So with so many men alive, someone could just hold an angle and wait for that if they know where he is. They're taking their time though. Cirque holding the angle now. Molotov, but he'll go into the Molotov. He'll stand in the flames. He won't last very long. Going against what is expected. You respect that. But it was too much to ask. 4 players alive, 4 players remain for NRG on this retake. Pretty close though. 7-2. The reset. Not what they wanted, but it is what they got.
Yes, you're right there, but the reset not as detrimental as you might think. You see 3 players hovering around 6k, so there's definitely a buy there, including the AWP and what did you call him?
Yeah, got carried away with that one. Too many caffeinated drinks, perhaps.
Perhaps. But it really did enhance the broadcast for me. It will be flashbangs and Molotovs deployed towards middle. And this is a fast approach from Renegades here, not wasting any time, going through the flames as well. They're going to take damage for it. CT's looking to boost over, being quite noisy about it, but we'll allow it. They can definitely hear those footsteps on the other side. So this is actually quite promising, Renegades. In fact, they've got mid-control cleanly like this with a kill. Make it 2 is actually great. You can see this is pretty unorthodox from the T's. CT's just not ready for it whatsoever, but they are recovering. That's a nice shot towards Jacob. Smoke down, or slow the round down for a few seconds. Allow the CT's to maybe get back on towards the site.
JKS in a flanking position. Liaz with a big frag. Now there are questions for NRG. They will sit on the B bomb site, what remains of them. Cirque and Fugly. One day he will tell his children.
Here we go. This should be good.
By the fire, the bonfire, or whatever. So, in my day, I played a game for, you know, full-time for my career. Daddy, what was your name? It was Fugly.
It is the worst name, isn't it? And no one's ever really called it out or said anything about it. We all know what it means, but we all just talk about it like it's a normal thing. Like, imagine that, like an E-League especially, and that's on like Turner Broadcast Network and stuff like that. And we've got Cirque, Daps, Breezy, and Fugly. It's like,
What does it mean, Daddy? It means I'm ugly, kids.
Yeah.
Really, really ugly.
The worst.
Really ugly. Unfortunately.
It's not like, that's not brandable, is it? You can't put that on a t-shirt. It doesn't work. You can't put it on a hat.
I guess, yeah, you're not going to buy...
Fugly merch.
Yeah. Maybe a mug.
Yeah?
Fugly mug.
Fugged mugs.
You could, accessories, you could just call them like Fugly mugs and, you know, things like that.
Yeah?
Oh, Fugly mug has its... Anyway, never mind. Enough about that.
We digress.
NRG, the 2-man push through the squeaky door. Ethan will be left Fugly by taking one to the face. And Daps will re-emerge, but get traded immediately. Gratisfaction back in the action. 3 kills. He's equaled his score from the previous map. Can he go further?
I hope so. It's only 7-3. Be a shame if he only started on 3 at this point. But like you said, really did struggle on Inferno. He'll be smoking out the connector, Molotoving the vents.
.50 seconds.
Stark's still alive, and that's always so scary for me. If he's alive, bad stuff's going to happen for someone. Maybe if I'm going to strike first, not the crispest headshot, that's going to cost him, but he nades away as he'll be hunted down. And Brizzy will be there in the 3 versus 1 now.
Smoke at the feet. What you gonna do? Quietly walk away. Note this, people. If you are in a situation like this, I mean, he's maybe going for it, maybe picking up AWP. But if you're in a saving situation like this, don't immediately run away from the site. If you have a chance to walk away, then it's less obvious that you're saving. If you just run away in a situation like this, you're immediately going to be hunted because you're telling them that you're running away because they can hear you running away. So don't let them hear you running away. Don't give information for free. Make everything come at a cost, and maybe it will save you some money.
And you can sign up now to the Bardolph Academy and get your chance to win a free keyboard at www.faceit.com.
Do you know what? When I play with people who don't know what they're doing, I actually recommend that they go and look up Nothing's guide.
What is Nothing's guide?
I haven't. Well, I don't know where. I mean, look at his Twitter. I don't know where it is, but
I don't know what it is. What do you mean Nothing's
He
guide?
made a paid guide where he goes through like loads of different steps and stuff, and I think that it can just help people catch up a little bit. Especially, I saw somebody commenting they had like 130 hours or something, and they were playing on a park, and everyone's getting mad at them because they don't have enough experience, and people don't have the patience for that sometimes. So I have faith that his guide will be very, very valuable. So I recommend people go and look it up.
Well, there's no guide for this situation. You've got 3 angry CTs coming towards you. You just have to fight tooth and nail, trying to avoid the flashbangs. And Cirque's still there with the AWP. Like we said, he's always the danger man. Brezzy looking to go for the smoke here. This could be a dangerous maneuver. JKS has no idea. He's there. The headshot's delivered. Can he get another one? Not quite. Pixels away, James. It was so close, but Azza lives to tell the tale, and they get the round on the board. That would have been an eco victory for NRG. Wow. That was so close. I thought Brizzy had that. He doesn't normally miss those sort of shots. Give him an inch. He'll take a mile every single time. AWP. Tata. Gucci man. Trying to do what he can.
Gucci main.
Ooh, that actually stung a little bit. Wall bang.
Seen it from the device before. Very nice if you know your angles.
Very nice.
Very nice. Daps has got the org out. It's been quite a storied first half of Cash.
It really has. It's had the ups and downs. It's exciting moments and it's quieter ones. Right now, it's the latter. Tata will be boosting up towards middle. Diaz hoping to show us how efficient he can be with the AK. Only 3 kills to his name. It's the new boys and Renegades that are struggling this map. Bugly will hold strong. Incendiary will force Diaz out of position. He commits. Oh, that's a lovely shot though. What a flick. Take that.
Almost, but not quite. Man advantage won't last very long for NRG as Jacob transitions into a trade frag. JKS outside the B-bomb site. I think one of the common angles. Sometimes you can find a CT here behind a smoke, sometimes not. Always good to spray if a smoke is up. The spray will take Cirque away. Jacob takes it for granted, jumping onto the box. That leaves him exposed to the short position, and Ethan is there. Nobody on the B-bomb site, however, as a flying through the flames to plant for the vents to check his position. And he's on that. The alternative option. JKS with a big frag. Big tag, big frag. 6 rounds, 1 round lead for NRG, but the money's not there. Renegades. How far can you go? Can they pull another W out today?
They would love to finish on a high. It's coming to the closing sectors though at the first half. Renegades almost certainly going to pull this back to 7-7. Deagle, CZs, no armor, 1 flash. There's a stack towards A. Maybe to go flashing a couple of players towards the entrance. See what can be done. I'm not sure anything will be slow around here. See who comes out on top.
go to Molly. In goes the Molly, rather. Freeze, not making a connection. It's a ropey round for NRG. Have you ever eaten something, Henry, where you just thought, like, I probably shouldn't eat this? Either doesn't look safe, or it's just like something's terribly wrong with this meal?
I'm sure I have, yes. I can't recall anything specific right now. What are you referencing?
I went to a very long time ago. I think it's called Ultimate Combat.
Okay.
A mixed martial arts show in Swindon.
Right. Which
Dan Seven, old school pro wrestler, was at. And next to the train station, there was a Chinese takeaway. Like, no dirty junk foods.
Yep.
And I asked for a burger, and the meat came battered without a bun.
Right.
And I didn't even know what kind of meat it was. It was really weird.
Yeah.
And I took a bite of it and thought, no, this is not for me.
I've never had food poisoning. Never had anything like that. And I eat absolutely anything. I've gone out of date food.
Have you been to Egypt, though?
No.
Yeah. Go to Egypt and see how you do.
I eat loads of seafood. I eat gone out of date food. I don't care. I feel that's what makes me strong, guys. I don't really care. So I never really get ill. Like, I'm never...
Yeah, if you're out there as a kid, rolling your face in the dirt, you know, it has its benefits later on.
Yeah. Just let you get on with it, you know. Parents say, like, you'll be fine. If you're too much of a germaphobe, you're just going to get yourself ill,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Last round of the first half. Ethan has angles in main. Will anybody serve themselves up for food poisoning? No. He'll fall back. He's got a CT round the forklift position. A jumping Jacob still manages to get a kill. Ethan, slightly blind, misses the shot. Crouching players. All the frags for Renegades. They're going to take a lead into the second half.
They certainly are. Nothing can be done at this point. The bomb will be planted. That's going to be round. And the CTs will just be padding stats at this point. There's one of them. So finding kills with the AWP. Just hoping mistakes are made. Gucci gets out there. Will hold on to one more. And we'll see Cirque trying to go for the aim display here. Put on a show for the lads.
Oh God, don't peek him, don't peek him. Oh my God, don't peek him, please. He's got a gun, 1 versus 2. He's got to go quick. He's got to go really quick. Oh, there's one more left.
It was a good try. Like I said, bit of show for the lads.
Put everybody in squeaky and hope for the best. That's what I'm doing when Cirque is last alive. Everyone into squeaky. Close the door behind you. Top manners.
7-2 down, James, to 8-7 in the lead.
That's very good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's things that you never thought possible with the Renegade squad, but here they are.
They're back.
Ethan, 15 for 9, though, leading the charge on the leaderboard on the server, and he's going to the side with the AKs. That doesn't bode well for the likes of Renegades.
Certainly not.
Grasata, 11 for 11. He will need to be on point. Technical pause. See, I got food poisoning in Egypt. That wasn't good. In fact...
Coming out of both ends, or...?
That was very bad. Just the rear one.
Just the rear one, okay, nice.
With minimal warning, mostly water.
God, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. No. When I flew from Luxor to Cairo,
yep.
About 30 seconds before getting on the plane, I just hurled in the bathroom.
Nice.
Fortunately, there was one there, so yeah, that was real bad.
Still got on the plane?
That was real bad. Yeah. That was quite something.
I've got some stories that is not safe for broadcast, but I'll tell you another time. We'll continue with the Counter-Strike for now. I can hear tapping though. I can hear the typing. Is it live? Is it live? We're good. We're fine. We're good. 4 sets of armor. After the one smoke, that'll be pointed towards highway. He'll flash twice. His teammates come out the door. It's Old Faithful. It's simple. It's a classic. It does good work, especially when they're playing in a retake.
There was a round where I want to say Team Liquid did this. I might be wrong. I think it was Team Liquid, and they eventually realized that there was likely nobody on A, and they didn't use the smoke. They went out squeaky.
Walk out squeaky.
And just planted the bomb, and you used the smoke as opposed to plant smoke instead. It was awesome.
High risk, but can work out very nicely. Here come the CTs though, 2-on-2 all of a sudden. There's the retake. Is this the full defuse, full commitment? It's not. They'll get off it. Daps doing what he can. Oh my God, it's absolutely everything. Fugly will help him out as well. Bomb planted, and the retake set up. And it was a pretty decent attempt. Came down to the 2-on-2. It wasn't like that was a bad round from Renegades. Comes down to his final 2 kills. Not really much you can do sometimes. They hit the shots first. That's the way it goes.
Pair of 8s. Reasonable investment from the CTs. So I think we're going to see the forefront buy. Oh, the air strafing was nice. But he will die anyway.
You will die, James.
I'm trying not to.
You've got 1 more half to go.
Yeah, I'll make it.
It's been a real test of the human body.
Of the lungs.
When DDK was removed. But here we are. Still going strong on the last map.
With my keyboard, which is not going to be given away.
It's giving away at the finals, right?
No.
Not
No, Henry.
Never going to give it away.
Never.
What even for charity? What if I said about charity? Would you give away then?
No.
Even for kids?
Nope.
Okay, wow.
60% is too complicated for kids anyway.
They're not using it. You're not touching the keyboard. It's for adults only.
Could give them a full-size old IBM.
Fair enough.
Not even for the little kids. Or the big ones. I was born this size.
Oh, what a horrible image that is, coming out like this.
What's the cesarean section?
Yeah? A lot of blood involved.
Splash of Ribena here and there.
Anyway, we're slowly losing our minds here. It's good this is the last map of the week. With a few days off. And James, you'll return. I won't. You have to find someone else to steer the ship with you.
We'll do our best. May not be as many tattoos, but hopefully the laughs, the joy, the fun, the sadness.
I'm not sure that's going to be possible either. I'm quite a unique specimen. But I wish you all the best. Hope it works out for you. See you next year, maybe.
It was very kind of you, Henry.
But it's got to be realistic.
Look at all these bloody balls.
You really lucked out when I signed up for this. But there's definitely some good guys as well.
Not one to brag, Henry G.
Do it for the love of the game, and you and Dan. But now, the counter-strike. And as we'll see, a 4-on-4. We'll see the smokes down, frags delivered, round on the ball for NRG. They will extend their lead to 10-8 at this point. Jacob will have to use the MAC-10 in a very efficient manner to do anything with it. They will have the 2400 coming in next round, though. Or 2900, I should say.
Tap, tap, tap.
Beam, beam, beam. And we'll see how this will work out. M4s are out. Double orbs. What do you think about the JKS secondary orb? Is this something you've ever experienced before? Is this new to you? I've seen it a few times.
I think it's new. I mean, I'm not saying I've never seen him hold an AWP
I mean,
before,
like, yeah, this is like their he's slowly been transitioning his role into a secondary orb for the squad.
I think it's cool if you have that in any team's wheelhouse. I think it's important to have different options available, so that's cool. Need to see more of it to see how successful, how potent it can be. Also, need to be able to use it in the right way. If you go back to flip side with World Edit and Simple, when they used to have double orbs at all possible opportunities, it would prove to be a very brittle setup on the CT side. So I think opportunist, if you can steal an AWP away, then why not? Otherwise, it can be very impactful if it goes wrong. So don't mind seeing it. Curious to see how it goes. As they're trying to pick the right time to go up. Spots players jumping into the site, trying to track them around the forklift. He's got to be careful there, down to 9 HP now. I don't think he's realised how many players are here. It's almost a full rotation. Jacob lurking through B, but he'll have to catch up because 3 versus 5. The safe has already been called. The retake of 2 AWPs, not bloody likely. And that will be around for NRG.
Bloody likely. Are you doing Seinfeld there, or are you just at your own thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Fair enough. I'm gonna say that'd be next level reference if you got that. Well, 5 on 3, and that will be the save call. NRG putting their best foot forward here in the second map between these two. And in the second half, indeed, looking very good. The first few rounds of the first half, then it all fell apart. They actually ended up losing it, but right back on track now. NRG will find 4-0 here. Money will be relatively safe though. Renegades saving the 2 AWPs. None of them finding kills though in this particular round.
Well then, Renegades, can you turn this one around with 2 CZs in play? That's the second fast Molotov, the sideways throw. Pretty nice stuff. Jacob, how's he escaped? Oh. No, tagged in the back. That was the last straw for him. That's an open B bomb site. Is this a save already?
Well, Dabs is smart. They're not jumping out of the vent. Just like making sure everything's clear before he fully commits. Wasn't any danger in the end, but still worth the inspection. And this is looking like another very convincing round for them. NRG will plant. It's a desperate attempt at a nade. Okay, a bit late on that one, but it does do damage. Hoping to add the bomb, perhaps.
They lost the second AWP in mid, which I'm sure Liaz will try to retrieve. It is being watched in part by Ethan. Now what do you do? So long to draw the CZ, even if he throws the flash. Now help is on the way for Ethan. Cirque is there as well. He's got to throw the flash. That's on the back. No knife attempt from him.
Just to note while we're here, James. Hex from Optics just posted pictures of Esports Stadium.
Oh yeah?
He's been there today. Looks vast, dude.
Looks vast.
Yeah, it's big.
Well, land is cheap in Texas. As I understand it. Oh, here we go. Yes, I see.
Hope they've got some work to do in a month, but good luck to them.
Yeah.
See that. Check it out. Optic Hex on Twitter. You want to see the venue for ECS finals coming up? A little sneak peek, perhaps.
Look forward to it.
Exciting times. We'll be the first lot in there. Renegades trying to get themselves stuck in towards the main entrance there. Actually decent grenades, but Cirque still finds the first kill just as they get control. They'll answer back. He's so quick. He's so aggressive. Nimble on his feet as well. And that's a lovely shot. Dabs is delivering the goods there, I have to say. He's actually looking pretty decent on this map in particular. 3 as a possession of A main will take down Cirque. At least that's the factor removed. Flashbang perfect though. Gratisfaction can do nothing about that. They'll get in towards the vents and head towards B. JKS. Oh, that's a great shot. You can see how these young aim stars can really thrive with the AWP. 3 AWPs though, James, on a retake of the B bomb site. Not ideal.
Yeah, weird round after weird round for Renegades.
Like, how are they going to win this round now? How you even get on the bomb site?
Where's JKS? He has got a Molotov. Maybe he could thwart the bomb plant. They're not even all on. They're not even all here, are they? So, okay. A pistol. Finally, he lands the shot. Now, Gratisfaction is the only man with a kit, so they're looking to frag out here. The pre-fire from Fugly will be easy, but still a 1 versus 1.
He wins it.
Absolute madness. Absolute madness.
Did he wallbang him cleanly at the end? Could he even see him?
I don't know, but Hazard was completely out of position. But I don't think NRG knew how far away from some of the other players were, so a much-needed win. Look at the money on NRG, though. Surely if they win this round, they win the game. Number 1.
The pistol saved him.
Number 2.
I'm not sure if you even saw this dude.
Number 3.
Nope.
Oh
told you.
My God, so deep as well.
Yeah,
that's
was
beautiful.
Like, they weren't going to win that round unless he hit that shot.
That's an example of experience. Where would I be if I was in that person's shoes? Probably about there.
Well, Cirque, an insight to his mind, it seems, as
literally.
Yeah, There we go. Unbelievable. That could be the round in itself. That's the B bomb site open, dude. And like you said, it's a reset. It might not even be worth going for this one and losing numbers. It might as well keep everyone up. And let it go 39. Oh, Ethan. That might give them an opportunity. We'll see. Oh my god. How's that happened?
It's just not great, is
Why
it?
there was such a commitment to that spray. Just tap away, dude.
Yeah, just burst. Burst should be enough. Azza looks like he's lagged out. That's what happens when people lag out. Oh, there he is. He's back. Maybe press the Windows key or something. And it's another round in the bag, and again, it's Save Simulator. Outmaneuvered, buy around what you've got. Try and turn the tide of things. If you can. Only one round in this half for Renegades. An unlikely triple AWP retake.
Somehow works out for them.
Yeah.
UMP for JKS. Coming to last chance saloon. If they give this round up 49, there'll be almost no money available. Has to be a victory here. If it's not, they have to keep 3 people alive. Oh my god, Cirque. He's just ready for everything, isn't he? He is one of my favorite AWPers in the game right now. After all this experience watching him, like, I'm so hyped for what he's bringing. There's another. Oh my god, absolute
boy.
brutal destruction of the A-bomb site. JKS will have to get one in the back. Ethan didn't see it coming from the vents, but I'm not sure they'll contribute to a round victory. Open plant. They've still got 2 smokes, 2 molotovs, 3 molotovs including the incendiary. There's absolutely 0 chance they go for this one. They're going to save 2 rifles and hope they can pull it together. Well, well, well. AKM4. Fugly hunting. They can smell the victory now. The JKS that they'll survive. They're currently holding up by T-spawn. Have to buy here, Renegades. No choice. No 2 ways around it. Timeout, maybe? Let's have a look. They're not forcing? Hello? Surely. You're 49 down, you've got 2 rifles there. You can get another one. You don't even get upgraded pistols to go with it. Fascinating to me. But Breezy will open things up. He gets dinged in the process. Seems like it's a death sentence trying to get 6 rounds in a row. In this current landscape, it's going to be a guaranteed round now. Shot by Breezy, finds a second. Like I said, with the A site open, nothing really can be done.
Well, this is looking like small NRG in the second half as they move to match points. Moving up the leaderboard as well. So much money, very evident of the success they've had this half.
Suck, he spotted him. He knows if he jumps again, he'll get the shot. And will take one down. They might as well hunt. They've got so much money, they've got 16k on 2 players. Worth the sacrifice, and here we go, match points. Can it happen? Can they close it out quickly? NRG looking for the quick finish. It'll mean 2 out of 2 for them. Much needed points on the leaderboard. We'll see who comes out on top here. Potentially the final round. God, Ethan's got right next to the AWP here. He has no idea. They've got behind each other. Whoa! Okay. Luckily, at least a 1-for-1 trade. Now Renegades with the lead here. That did not look good for Gratisfaction, but well held. Same story for Jacob as well. It's a hell of a shot. 4-on-2, but Fugly and Breezy, especially Breezy, so deadly in these sort of scenarios. Multiple frags and come very, very quickly for him. Like we said, give him an inch, he'll take a mile every single time. Maybe the same story with Fugly here, looking for the taps towards headshot. Oh my goodness, he'll deliver one, but his teammate goes down. That's the bomb as well. So should be the conclusion here. Let's try and cause as much financial ruin as he possibly can. Picks up the AWP and goes down. Gratisfaction waiting for him on the fadeaway.
Well then, 5 rounds for Renegades after a half of complete failure. Just look at all those bomb plants, all those saves. They need every round to be a success now. Very far from Fugly towards B bomb site. Azza picked off immediately by Cirque.
That's the jump Azza claims you can't die from.
The what?
That jump, that shoulder peek, Azza claims you can't die for doing that. He does it every round. Of the CD side, he jumps up and does a shoulder peek towards A main. He thinks it's such a safe pick.
So he thinks he has a perfect
yeah, so he has a movement down where he can't be touched. Like, he'll do it every time. What is going on here? What is going on here? He runs in squeaky door like that, somehow gets a kill just because there's an AWP there. That was a wild move. Breezy's going to hit this though, no problem at all. 2-on-2. We'll see if this smoke towards short will be enough. Daps, Breezy up against Jacob and JKS. Oh, that smoke is so brutal for them as well. They're going to have to rotate around. They can't walk through that. If the nade comes in spawn, they might be out of luck. They have got an incendiary. They'll use it at forklift. It doesn't find anyone, but at least intel that is clear. But this they don't have to check anymore. Oh, the pepper away from Breezy. It's every single shot in the chest. JKS just has too much to do here. He's on 22 HP. James, I think we found it. Breezy's just an absolute beast. So annoying, such a nuisance. He finishes with 24 kills. It's 16-10 and 6 points on the leaderboard of ECS Season 6 North American Division for NRG. They're starting to rack the points up now. NRG started off fantastically, getting 6 points off MIBR and managed to get 3 off Renegade, off Cloud9 and 0 off NRG. So we're going to see a lot of Renegades next week, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think it's a week off and then...
A week off, yes, and then you come back and you have all the Renegades.
Of Renegades. So we have seen some good Renegades, but there's some work to do for sure. They are playing one of the best teams in North America. But perhaps it was all too dominant. I think there can be some demo review, especially for Gratisfaction on Inferno, to just figure out why success was so limited there. But NRG, they look pretty damn good, as they almost always do. It's a great flick from JKS, but NRG too strong on the day.
God, Cirque is just unbelievably good. That's the jump I was talking about. And Breezy, absolutely beast. You can see just how annoying he is. Just finding all the shots, all the damage, just so stifling and overwhelming. Here are the frag charts. You see Breezy top 24, Cirque 20. JKM, respectable numbers for him and JKS. Liaz, not so much. He's a player still finding himself. You can see these younger players, Gratisfaction. Maybe not, I don't even know how old they are, but new players at this level of CS,
level,
do you know what I mean? They're going to have inconsistent results. They're finding their footing still. They're working out how to react to certain situations. Liaz had some great games for the last few days, but sometimes quiet ones as well. It's the way it goes sometimes. So there you have it. We can potentially look at the leaderboard as well. Maybe just throwing everyone under the bus with that one. Is that ready? Oh, nice.
Boom.
Nailed it. And we will see NRG actually at the tippity top.
Yeah. They've got a plus round difference as well, so up they go. That will have something to do with seeding later on, so it's all worth it. Let's see, 2 games left for NRG. Excuse me. 2 games left for Liquid. Cloud9 have now played all of their games, so they will sit on 30 points. So who knows? It's still early for some different teams. Exactly, yeah.
It's not enough to secure it, is it?
Yeah, it's not guaranteed by any means. Today I will have to just bear witness and see MIBR. We expect them to go beyond the 30 points range. So Cloud9 are probably going to be 4th at best. Now, the likes of, they've got 8 losses. Complexity have played just under half their games. They've got 2 losses. Rogue on 5 at the moment. Rumors of MSR joining the fray there. I don't know how that will work. Renegades, still early days for them. So it's going to be very interesting who ends up in 4th place, I'll say that.
Absolutely agree. What a week it's been. Plenty of action. Congratulations to NRG and Astralis. They were the winners there as well. So excellent day, James.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
It's been an absolute pleasure. My first time doing the studio stuff for you guys. It's a lovely studio. Lovely people.
This studio, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun here. We make it about gaming. So it's not too serious, doesn't need to be. It is gaming after all.
It's a refreshing change. We're so serious at the stadiums and the arenas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's nice to separate online CS from the proper LAN environment. We
Yeah.
need to know that there is a difference and there's a reason for this stuff. It can be more entertaining. It can be more chill. It can be more fun.
Yeah. Doing it in LA is quite comfortable as well. We've got
Yeah.
street performers outside. We finish at 7 p.m. So, yeah, it's healthy. It's nice.
It's lovely. Any other housekeeping?
Well, it's up. You tell me. You're the host.
Unless we want to do a ticket plug before we go, maybe we should do that.
Absolutely.
Let's make sure the people know that this is all for a reason. We're not just doing this for a laugh, although we are having fun. It is all leading to the ECS Grand Finals in Arlington, Texas at the Esports Stadium. It's happening from November 22nd to 25th, and you need to be there. The tickets are available now. You can get them at arlington.csgoleague.com and sign up. It's CSGO. It's in America. It's going to be great. You guys are always amazing, so make sure you turn up with buckets and spades. And we're all going to be there. I won't be here next week. The online Counter-Strike will have to continue as it always does without me. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, well, he will see you in Texas. I will see you in just over a week. Ciao for now.